Thank you so much for watching Landumc Goes There. Please subscribe and hit the like button and the bell notification button. Shortcuts is a 1993 American comedy drama film that was directed by the great Robert Altman. The screenplay was done by Altman himself and Frank Barhyde and was inspired by 9 short stories and a poem by Raymond Carver. The movie has a Los Angeles setting, which is substituted for the original Pacific Northwest backdrop of Carver's original stories. The movie features an ensemble cast. You just won't believe the faces that you'll recognize in it. Those include Matthew Modine, Julianne Moore, Fred Ward, Ann Archer, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Robert Downey Jr., Madeline Stowe, Chris Penn, Jack Lemmon, Tim Robbins, Frances McDormand, Lori Singer, Andy McDowell, Buck Henry, and Lily Tomlin. You'll also see appearances by singer Annie Ross and musicians Huey Lewis, Lyle Lovett, and Tom Waits. I don't think I've ever seen a film that had so many recognizable faces in the characters in it. The inspiration was from those short stories by Carver. However, it was ultimately the creation of Altman, the director, rather than Carver. The primary connection between the film and its literary origins lies in the portrayal of individuals who experienced disconnection from their families, religious institutions, and cultural traditions. The roles depicted, such as a pool cleaner, chauffeur, phone sex operator, birthday cake decorator, jazz singer, and helicopter pilot, are undoubtedly demanding, yet they often find individuals rather than the other way around. It raises the question of how many people actually end up in careers they initially envisioned for themselves. The director Altman is fascinated by the accidental nature of life, by the way that whole decades of our lives can be shaped by events that we do not understand or even know about. The film understands and knows because it is filmed from an all-seeing point of view. The characters in it all live at the same time in the same city. Sometimes their paths even cross, but for the most part, they don't know how their lives are changed by people they only meet at a glancing. I immediately have to thank one of my viewers named Kevin for recommending this terrific film in the comments of a video that was released a week or 2 ago. I myself had completely forgotten about this film, and that is in part because you can't find any place to stream it like you would normally stream a movie. It's not on Hulu, it's not on Peacock, it's not on MGM, it's not on Amazon. It just doesn't exist. But there was one location that I found it and was able to rewatch it. And I'll do my best to re-find that link and provide it to you in the description of this video so that you can watch it yourselves. Now, you won't be able to stream it on your TV as normal unless you cast it from your phone to your smart TV. You could also watch it in this format on your computer. But once again, thanks, Kevin, for opening my eyes to this great film. This is one of those movies that I would put in my list of very top 10 films to watch if I was going to recommend films for you to see. You won't get bored for 1 second during the film. Now, I have to tell you, it's about 3 hours and 10 minutes long, but that flies by because there's so much going on in all these 22 principal characters that are shown. You'll also get your socks knocked off when you see Julianne Moore strolling around without any pants on for a long period of time. You see, her front side and back side are highly visible to everyone. Robert Altman warned her about this when she took the role, that she had a lengthy monologue where she was completely bottomless and her shirt wouldn't cover anything up below her waist. So both sides would be visible most of the time that she's walking around and talking. The actress not only agreed to take the role on the spot, but she also told the director that she had a bonus for him, that he would find out that she's really a redhead. The movie opens with a big, unifying natural event, the spraying by helicopters to kill medflies all over Los Angeles County. And then it ends with another unifying natural event that occurred, a Los Angeles earthquake. The film shows how these effects end up unifying all the characters. These events weren't in the original Carver stories, but Altman brilliantly uses them as a way to tie all the stories together. When you're watching this film, you feel like you're watching 10 movies at one time, but they are all tied together superbly. The film strongly hints that Jerry Kaiser, played by Chris Penn, is a serial killer whose enraged frustration over his wife's work as a phone sex operator leads him to attack and kill random women. As the unidentified young woman the fishing trip buddies find was near the area where Jerry kills Nancy. It also hints that he will get away with both of those crimes, as there was no evidence tying him to the floating victim, and his murder of Nancy most likely would be blamed on falling rocks from the climactic earthquake scene. All of Jennifer Jason Leigh's phone sex conversations are verbatim calls that she heard when she was rehearsing for this part. You see, in preparation for her role as a phone sex operator, she spent time in the actual offices of these workers researching the role. And she made notes, and what you hear in this film is actual dialogue that was said on the phone. During this same time, while she was in these offices, she claims to have read the call logs, and she recognized some real prominent names, including 2 film directors that she personally knew. Now, she's never divulged who these people were or any more information about it. As I said earlier, I'm going to try to refine that link that you can use to watch the film. And if you've never seen it, do yourself a favor. This is a good one. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll continue to chase the classics.